My eyes tend to spaces scanned low by underground mistakes. In moments of stress, the pit of your throat always stands out. My eyes tend to movies that the protagonist doesn't die in the end. I don't star in other scenes. I'm bound to my own. They say happy birthday to you, and you understand that time is almost winning. Remember your urge to grow up. Remember your urge to grow up. We didn't know back then that the streets would be scary. We didn't know that life would only want you to be responsible and lucky. We didn't know that people would fight for big TVs and iPhones on Black Fridays. We didn't know back then that to be successful in life would depend on followers and likes instead of love and friendships. My eyes tend to moments where I shouldn't cry. When we grow older, we smile less to keep nostalgia alive. I love you, my little self. I always loved you. I always felt less than I should feel for someone I would take down my underwear for. Maybe because I was ashamed to feel free. Maybe because I was scared to see the dim hopes of something I was ready to see clearly. My eyes turned to bed sheets of an unwashed day. A day that I felt a bit more than acceptable. An imperfection that I didn't go to embrace, even if I knew that this could be my vote for the next 4 years. Years have passed and I still remember the tone of your voice. A great irony, a chronic illness labeled deadly, even if I knew that I wasn't dead. What I didn't know is that I wouldn't exist while I'm alive. This wasn't the deal I had with happiness. And let me tell you something, I was never the happiest person, and that's why I was expecting something more from my mother. I don't know, maybe a poor breath, an absence of guilt. What I know is that there are mothers that they would die for their children. What I see on social media makes me wonder if these mothers really know their children. I wonder if these mothers, they would put a life jacket to their children if they knew that they would grow up to become something other than their fathers wanted them to be. My eyes turn to blood-stained corners, to periods of uncontrolled poetry, to cracked verses and mothball stories, you know. Happy birthday, I would wish it to the whole world, if only I believed that you could be my whole world. If only I believed that my hands would be clean until the next time I caress someone who really needs it. And then, I would like to say sorry. Sorry for all the times I ran out of rolling paper. I never wanted to roll anything without dreams. Sorry for all the tourists who were taking pictures of the post office because they just liked the building. Sorry for the taxi drivers who use GPS to go back to their home. Sorry to all the women who've been through their miscarriages alone. Sorry to my plants who died. Sorry to all the people who never fell in love. Sorry to all the followers that I never followed back. Sorry to the ones that they are following because I only post poetry. Sorry to my eyes that I let them turn to spaces that they will never for me. You know, time passes and we never forgive the present. When we are young, we only think about growing up. When we grow up, we start counting the detergents in the storeroom in case we miss the mirror cleaner, in case we want to see ourselves a bit better, a bit more bearable. And then next day, we pray like believers at our graves. When I die, I want to smell nice. Just that, nothing else. Just nice. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Καλησπέρα. I goes between two levels of conversation, one internal and one social. It's not that I chose one, I just wasn't scared. One of them was hugging me, and the other one was telling me that I would never be a winner at anything. Fuck it. I gave up on sleep a long time ago anyway. If I am to win something, let it be insomnia. Beautiful music always made me baptized my nature in prisons of dreams. Sometimes I have fun alone, even if I lose the courage of tomorrow. When you ignore the news, the guilt eases anyway. I am not guilty of anything. Only for the flowers I didn't water and they died. I didn't kill them, they killed themselves. They fell from the window ceiling. I was upset. Sometimes I get upset and then I give advices to others and I recover like a dose of sperm without a donor. Only us to smell us. I am not guilty of anything. Only for the times I believe that we are all the same. Listen to me, some are different. A couple of white mouses scrolling in my present. Nothing compares with the glory of a poem. To be told that that's what you were born for, but for you, that's what kills you. You know, some people create memories and some people create desires. I suppose the cold reminds me of something tonight, very strong, very sudden, exactly like a lovership should be like. You know, there is an age that you lose contact with everyone. Your mind wants to stay still, but there is always movement around you. There is an age that your soul is killed by someone, the same someone that you make immortal. There is an age that being loved feels like being trapped into a happiness that doesn't prepare you to be sad afterwards. Words that stay in your memory, and even if you assign them a trauma, there is no future to fix it. Because future is vicious sometimes. I mean, tomorrow is not granted, and I lose time in memories. Nothing compares with living the glory of a night out. To be told that that's how people progress their emotions, and I only like progressive music, and I'm scared of crying. I'm trying to see happiness as a positive thing, like a hug taken the right time. I live at the train's lane last stop. Some will call it the beginning, but there are always the cleaners there, waiting, staring at you like a sin. There is an age that the stairs feel like reaching paradise because hell is more far away. You are not old. You are old enough to love yourself. Is it too late? Is it too soon? I don't know. I just know that sometimes I'm not the best person, but let me tell you, sometimes I disappoint you, but it's not me these times. It's the willing of my fucking nature to fuck me up. I live at the train's lane last stop. Some call it 2 minutes from home. I call it 2 minutes from the stop. I call it 2 minutes from the stop. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Sorry, παιδιά, όλα τα ποίηματα είναι στα αγγλικά όλα. Μένω Βαρκελόνη για όποιον δεν ξέρει και έχω και το σλάμ στα αγγλικά, οπότε επειδή εκεί συμμετέχω συνέχεια, θα κάνω στα αγγλικά. Και έχω και ένα καινούργιο βιβλιαράκι στα αγγλικά. Τα πράγματα που ακούσατε είναι βιβλιαράκι μου, είναι καινούριο, το ένα του Master. Είναι ένα βιβλίο πολύ complete, βασικά έχει μέσα visual poetry, έχει στίχους τραγουδιών που έχω γράψει, φωτογραφίες, μπλα μπλα και ποίηματα πιο μικρά, είναι 4 κεφάλαια, και ποίηματα πιο προφορικής ποιήσης. Οπότε έχουμε εδώ πέρα, μου θέλετε να στηρίξετε. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Και αυτό τώρα είναι ένα καινούργιο ποίημα εντελώς, το τελείωσα, δεν το έχω τελειώσει, είναι work in progress, αλλά ναι, την προηγούμενη εβδομάδα το έγραψα και ήθελα να το δοκιμάσω, να δω πώς ακούγεται. Πάμε. Sometimes I want people to know my past. I want them to understand it, if possible. I know, but I suffer. I suffered so much that nobody could ever feel it. I hate the word nobody, it reminds me of the one. So stupid I felt that once I denied sex, an orgy that would have been a medicine to my sadness. I want them to see the difference. I puke sometimes, it's not easy. I smell darkness and I want to die instantly. I survive in the end and I clean my nose. Listen to your heart, I think. I remember. And then I tell it goodbye. People scream and I regret of the promises I made to my future lady of night. When I say lady, I mean health most of the times. My past is not my best enemy. I have more memories on the surface of my sofa bed. My past wouldn't accept them. I used to cry more than frying potatoes. Sometimes I want people to know my past. The days that I was looking at my phone for a lover's surprise. The days that I was out of battery and this wasn't easy. It couldn't charge my hand to give me a slap on my face. It would have been easier. It would have been right. It would have been right. Said and done. Just words as they fall. That's what we began. In the night they watch as you sleep. You open the door. And they want you to keep. One more tear rolls as it falls. A glass in the air. You get nothing at all. No more words, there's nothing to prove. Oh, how could I choose? Oh, what could I do? People are asking for feedback nowadays, not the one they accept, but the one that they want. That's a yes to the mistake you want to repeat, that's a no to the life you could have. It's destiny, always. You believe in it or you end up to be alone. A wonderful feeling that I can live without touching. So weird, so fucking alive sometimes. People want to have fun. There is a song about it, a song that we all love and hate when we are free. The other day, I couldn't sleep. Again, just another fucking day. I woke up and my past was waiting for me in the corner of my bed, shaking, bleeding, scared but not dead. Never dead, for fuck's sake, always in the corner of my bed. Like a lover's broken heart, I don't feel guilty. I just wonder if feelings were involved again. Because when I feel, I don't laugh, and it should be about laughing all the time. I remind myself this, and then I remember your kisses. I remember that I miss your kisses. I miss your kisses. People are wet during Christmas. We fill up the freezer with arguments that they didn't win. They still have hope. Maybe they are strong. Maybe we accept madness sometimes as if it was ours. It's called breathing. Breathing. It's called a careless whisper. There is a song about it too. A song that we all feel safe with it. We feel innocent. We break normality to pieces and make love with the forbidden. We don't get hot. We just have an orgasm out of laughing and then we fell asleep. We sleep less than we would ever imagine. It feels like breastfeeding moments when the question has no answer, just feeding ourselves with doubts. Sometimes I want people to know my past, so I can promise myself a huge applause. A dinner where I could enjoy myself and the company of others. A dinner where I could enjoy myself and the company of others. A fucking dinner where I could enjoy myself and the company of others. Sometimes I want people to know my past, so I can promise myself a huge applause. Sometimes I want people to know my past. I want them to understand it. Possible. I know. But I suffer. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Ευχαριστώ πολύ, παιδιά. Πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε το παιχνίδι.